You know, I thought I had a handle on the George Bush legacy, the George W. Bush legacy, that is. I'm talking about 43, not 41. 41 actually had some major positive accomplishments. 43 mostly had a great speech from a rubble pile and lots more funding to Africa to try to fight AIDS and malaria. But on the other side of the ledger, who can forget, as much as we try, the ginned-up war against Iraq, the distracted, half-hearted effort in Afghanistan, the Bush budget-buster tax cuts, which we're still paying for. You get the idea. Not a big fan. But there's one more thing, part of the legacy I hadn't focused on until recently, and this one wasn't really even W's fault. He made every vote worth fighting over. So now that's what everybody does. They fight like crazy over every vote. Seriously, I can't imagine we'd be having the kinds of all-out battles we're having now over voter ID laws and redistricting plans if George Bush hadn't proved back in the year 2000 against Al Gore how tiny, tiny numbers can make a big, big difference, how much every vote counts. Oh, I know, we've always said that every vote counts. I remember hearing one time that John Kennedy's margin over Richard Nixon in Illinois back in 1960 was something like 1 vote per precinct. But even that, as small a margin as it was, that was a landslide compared to George Bush carrying Florida by, what, 537 votes, and the whole country with it? And that was after the hanging chads and the invalidated ballots and the pre-election purge of Florida's voting rolls and all the rest. 537 votes. It's almost nothing, but it meant everything. And the lesson? Every little bit helps? No, every little bit can be absolutely vital. So if your precinct can turn out a couple of extra voters on your side, or disqualify a couple of voters on the other side, and if they can do the same thing in the next precinct and the next and the next, small numbers but huge prizes. No wonder they're always fighting.